sharing your screen so that okay. So
Sir?
Olamide, did you see what Olamide showed us? Nice.
Mine
Olamide,
was
can you
lagging
share your
too
screen
much.
again? Olamide, can you share your screen again?
Okay, sir.
So when you said your own was lagging, what do you mean by your own was lagging, Rere?
I told Steve it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do.
Mm, okay. So no problem. We will continue from where we stopped. So today we are going to be adding some exciting tools, some exciting elements, some exciting parts to what we have been creating to make it look more better, to make it look good, right? So Olamide, you can
Yes.
stop sharing. Let me share my screen so we can use mine.
It's dark. That's why.
So I need one of you to quickly show me some things, like part of the things that I showed you yesterday. So once I share my screen and you see me move my mouse, you will tell me the place I am currently on at the moment, the place I added like the place I'm pointing at that point in time. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Good. So I'm sure you guys remember what we discussed yesterday, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what did I say? What did I mention that this design spotlight is used for?
For operating invitation card and business cards.
Nice. What did I mention that the business is used for? There was a key point that I mentioned, and I'm expecting you guys to mention the key points.
For making money in Canva.
Yes, you can use it for making money. What other thing did I said? I mentioned something yesterday. Rere, do you remember?
No, sir.
So that means you guys didn't check your book after the class. If you have checked your book, you would remember very well. So I mentioned that this business is mostly used by companies. I hope you guys remember.
Yes,
Do you,
sir.
do you remember that I mentioned companies yesterday?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it's mostly used by companies, right? When I mean companies, it's mostly used like, businessmen and women, if they want to like, focus all their marketing tools, if they want to, you can see this place now that we have something like marketing here, we have creative, we have agencies, we have sales, communication, real estate. So all of these things are business, right? So if you want to use Canva to tune it to your business way, the line of your business, you want the brand to follow your business, this business part is a good place to leverage on, right? So it would give you more things to be able to use, right, for your business. You can use your business brand color, your business typography, your business identity. So everything will basically be for your business. So it won't be as if you are just using a random text, you are using a random color, you are using a random picture. So everything that you are showing would mostly be about your business. So who can tell me what I mentioned about this educational aspect?
To learn in Canva.
What did you say? What did you
And to it in schools. We did it in schools.
Okay, that's nice. Really, you're not saying anything. That's nice. So this educational aspect is used mostly by schools, by students and teachers, right? So as a student, maybe you have a project or they give you an assignment to design something. You can basically come here and choose any of this stuff here. And when you choose it, Figma will be showing you basically most things from students like you as well. So I also mentioned that this learning part is for you to know more about Canva. I told you that this place is Canva teaching you how to use Canva, right? So, and then I mentioned about these sidebars here, this menu that are on the sidebars here. I mentioned each and every work that each one of them are doing. So I'm just doing a quick revision to bring you guys up to speed before we start today's class. I told you about the project. I told you about the templates. So for the templates, you can get any templates that you want, whatever it is that you want to design on. Maybe it's a storybook. You want to make a presentation. You want to do a slide. You want to do an handbook. You want to do a flyer. You want to do what's it called now? A brochure. Anything you can use this. You can check from the template here, and Canva will give you lots of templates. I mentioned that these photos can help you fetch any pictures online, any pictures at all. So as long as you can name the picture, Canva will fetch it for you. And then this icon as well, doing the same thing, giving you varieties of icons, right? Colorful icons and also black and white icons, which are normally called XVG or
I'm sad. I'm sad.
things causing off. And I used it throughout yesterday. It was working.
Sad.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm sad.
What happened, Riri? Talk to me. What happened?
It's because I didn't do my assignment, that's why.
Because you didn't do your assignment. Okay. So today I will tell you guys a very, very short story before we go into the class. So I'm not going to take too much of time, right? So my story is about a young guy. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so there's this young guy, let me say a kid. So he has a dad and a mom. And do you know what they told him? They said when he started going to school, so they said anytime they gave him assignments from school, do you get that he should make sure that he always do his assignments and they will be giving him some amount of money to be keeping. Are you guys with me?
Yes, sir.
Good. So they always told him they will give him some amount of money to always keep when anytime he does his assignment, right? So the boy always makes sure that anytime he goes to school, he follow up with what they are doing in class, and he's always doing his assignment so that he can get a gift from mom and dad. So he has been doing that continuously all the time. Then there is this one day he was given an assignment and he didn't do it. So because of that, the parents didn't give him what they are expected to give him, right? Are you following me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Good. So because the parent didn't give him what they are supposed to give him, the guy was now sad. So he was now thinking that Shebi he has been doing his assignment for a very long time and nothing happened. So why is it that because he missed one and they didn't give him anything? So the parents are not like, they are just using it to teach him a lesson so that next time he would not get carried away of not doing his assignments. But for the sake of the boy, so that he won't be sad, right? The parents now had to like reconsider and gave him the gift. Now, what did they do? They first of all, they taught him a lesson, right? By not giving him the gift that they were supposed to give him on the day they were supposed to give him. So like few days have passed, right? So they now notice that the boy is always sad, he's always grumbling, he's always, he's not happy with the way with what happened, right? So the parent now noticed that it is not that the boy doesn't want to do the assignment, but it is because something happened and he got carried away. So he wasn't happy that he didn't do his assignment, but because of that, he was able to collect his gift again, right? Because so they didn't give him the gift because he didn't do his assignment. They gave him the gift because he wasn't happy because he didn't do his assignment. So now that brings me to the end of my story, which means Rere, I'm very sure, like I said, you are a very brilliant boy, and also Olamide is a very brilliant boy. So you guys are very brilliant. And if you did not do your assignment, I'm very sure it is not because you don't want to do it, but because something happened. That is why you didn't do your assignment. So Adibin, you didn't do your assignment on purpose, I would have been angry with you, right? But yeah,
Sir,
I'm
is
with you. What
it
did you say?
okay if you can hear my baby brother?
Yes, as long as he's not disturbing you. But if he's disturbing you, you can tell him to go and sleep,
Okay.
or you can tell him to go and play in the other room.
Yes,
Did
sir.
you hear me? Okay, so I don't want you to be sad, okay? I want you to be happy. Can you do that for me?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Good. So I would know by the end of today's class if you are sad or happy. So by the end of today's class, I would ask you guys a lot of questions, and then I would know from there if eventually change your mood and you are not sad. So I don't want you to be sad, okay? So the next time, if anything happens to your laptop, make sure you tell mom and dad that, mommy, daddy, I don't want to be sad during the next class. So you people should try and fix my laptop for me, okay? So you should always thank them as well because they are doing a great job. Getting you into this class is not easy, right? They are really doing their best to make sure you get the best. So I don't want you to be sad, okay? So let me just continue with the class for today. So I hope you guys can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Am I on Canva or not?
Yeah, come back.
Good. I just want to confirm you guys can see my screen. So yeah, I've mentioned everything possibly to mention here, which I've told you same thing yesterday, right? So today we are going to continue with our
Sir.
yeah, I'm with you. What did you say?
Yesterday, I was like holding it as I was holding it in the screen, so like it turned off.
Okay, you were holding the laptop on the screen.
Yes.
Oh, maybe you didn't remember to plug. Did you remember to plug it in the lights?
To hand it to my mom. So like I like touched it in the screen, and then it went off.
Okay, maybe the screen is having a little problem. You can use the keyboard and the trackpad instead of the screen so that it won't went off again. Do you get? Okay, so that it won't go off again. Sure, you understand? You
Yes,
understand me,
sir.
right, Riri?
No, sir.
Are you going
I'm just
somewhere?
checking on my baby brother. If it's okay.
Okay. You have to like concentrate a bit on the class. You know you are not the only one here. Olamide is here as well, so that we don't waste a lot of time.
You're not the only one in the class.
Thank you very much. So let us continue with the class. So before we continue with our design, I will show you how to save your work very well. I think you guys are trying to learn that yesterday, and we are doing that on a speed. So let's take it a step at a time so that you get how to do it very well. So if you want to save your work, all you just have to do is, click on that share button that is always on the right corner. Let me open the work we are working on, what we are working on yesterday, and let me show you. So this was working on yesterday, right? So anytime you are working on anything, anytime you are doing anything on Canva will automatically save your work by itself. I hope you guys can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Canva will automatically save your work by itself. So it's a cloud-based, software which can save your work as you go on. As you are working, it is saving as long as you are connected to the internet. So anytime you now want to download your work, you come to this place here, this corner here. Do you see where my mouse is?
Yes, sir.
Olamide, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
All right, do you see where my mouse is? So once you click on this share button here, this white button that has a share. So once you click on it, it brings out these options. So you can scroll down, then you come to this download here. So if you click on download, this is what comes up, right? So if you are using a premium item or a premium element on Canva, the premium ones are the ones that you have to pay for. If you are using it, you will not be able to download anything. Yeah. So I will show you that as we design on. So at the moment, we are using everything that we are using now is free. So we can download this particular design, of which I have downloaded it. If I open my laptop to show you, we see that I downloaded that design yesterday, which this is the design here. I don't know if you can see. Can you see it? Can you see it, or you can only see Canva?
I can only see. I can see like half of the download button. I can see half.
Okay. We'll come back to that. So this is what we have been working on since yesterday, right? Now let's make these designs interesting, right? So we've talked about how to use a template, which is where we got our background from. So we've talked about how to use a template, which is where we got our background from, right? So this is our template button here. So on this template, you can get anything on template, right? You can search for anything on template. Let's search for cinema flyer. That brings me again. That reminds me, Rere, did you check the spelling of the cinema?
No, sir.
You didn't do anything.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Abdul, can you pronounce your name?
Musin. Abdul Musin.
Okay, Abdul Musin, welcome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you missed yesterday's class.
Yes, sir. I got to repair my computer.
Okay. All right, no problem. So we will continue, right? But before we end the class for today, I will do a quick revision of what we learned yesterday. Do you understand? So that you no, don't worry, I won't take much time, but we'll continue with our class. So it's by the end of the
Tomorrow.
class, I will now do that.
But this is a quick class, I can't lie.
What did you say?
This is a quick class. It is a quick class.
No, we are not done with the class yet. We are still in the class.
I'm just saying it's quick.
It is quick.
Yes.
No, the class is not quick. We are trying to take everything one step at a time. So like I said, I mentioned how to use this template button, right? So template is where you get varieties of things, right?
Sir,
Yeah, I'm with you.
maybe you should like put a cinema logo so it can be like a cinema.
Yes. We would add a cinema logo. Just hold on.
I found one.
Yeah, which one is that?
The blue one is up. And see the black one.
This one.
No, yes.
This one, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, wait, sir.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Go down.
Let me drag this one. I'll give this one to the one that Olamide found.
Sir,
I know, not even that time. Do it when it's stop. You go to use them.
Okay, so which one are you talking about?
like a ticket. It's like a ticket. A
Are you there?
ticket. Yes, sir. I'm like a ticket. Cinema. Cinema or meeting. Sir, I saw like a ticket. I saw a ticket. Sir,
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you
sir,
hear me?
I saw a ticket.
You said cricket.
Yes, I found a ticket.
Okay, let's see the ticket that you found.
Maybe I'm not talking about it. We go for the 2 hours. And this video is on with everything.
I still see my screen.
No, sir. Sir, yes, I got a ticket.
This one,
I
right?
got a ticket.
This
Yes,
one,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So Abdul Machine, we are just talking about how to use Canva, how to use the tools in Canva, the menus in Canva to make your design, to make anything you want to design, right? So yesterday we talked about the interface of Canva, and today we are trying to make a little bit of design,
Okay.
right? So we are designing
Mommy, is
for
he
a
hungry?
cinema. We are designing for a cinema, right? So we are trying to look at these two designs and see which one we would most likely choose at the end of the class.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so what else? Ere, is this the cinema recorder you mentioned?
No, sir.
Okay, so which one did you mention?
Go down. Go, yes, that one. That no, that was not me.
This one?
No, sir. Go down. Mm. I will take that circle one. Wait,
Which
no,
second?
sir. Go down. And yeah, that white one. Yeah, that white one.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I will say at the bottom. I will say at the bottom of the cinema.
At the
Now, I
bottom
will
of
say
the cinema. Okay, so we have added our popcorn and drink. We have added our cinema. We have added our cinema icon. We have added a ticket, right? So, and for Olamide, we have added our cinema logo and a drink and a popcorn, right? So now this is the time where things get interesting, right? Where I do a little bit of magic and make these things here look more finer in the eye, more beautiful, right? So I want you guys to make sure you are following as I am doing some tricks here. Do you get me?
yes, sir.
So like now I'm going to be working based on my own perspective, right? So, but I just want you guys to make sure that you are following everything that I'm doing, right? So now we have a popcorn, we have a cinema, and we have our cinema logo, we have a ticket. So what I will do to this design that we have here to make it look more beautiful is I'll go to my elements, which is this second side here. You can see that there is element here. Under element, there is sticky notes, there is shape, there is AI image generator, there is whiteboard graphics, there is sticker, there is a lot of things there, right? But I want to use my shape. And which shape do I want to use? I want to use a shape that can hold a 3-side. So I would go with
Go with a square.
Just hold on. Remember, I told you it's going to be based on my own, what I think now, not based on what you guys think. So I just want you guys to follow along as I do some little bit of, designs here. So you guys have known the basic things, which is how to get your, items, how to get your, the parts of the things that you need to design, how to get every part together. And now we are trying to make a fully fleshed design. So just hold on. I will bring something like this out. I'll increase it. I'll take it to the back. So if I want to take this triangle that I just brought out, if I want to put it to the back, right? If I want it to go to the back, I can use this position here. You can see where we have positioning here. If I click
Yes,
on
sir.
positioning, it will show me the layers of all the things that I have in my design. You can see that, right? So what I did was, let me just go back to this place, right? So on this element, I brought out a shape. I click on position, which is this button here. I hope you guys can see this
Yes, I
button
can
here.
see.
Olamide, can you see it? Is Olamide still on the call?
Yes, sir.
Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes, sir.
Abdul Moshin, are you following?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I click on position. So when I click on position, it brought out two things for me. It brought out arrange and it brought out layers. So I click on my layers to see all the layers of all the things that I've brought out. You can see everything here, that these are all the things that I have brought out. So now if I want this guy, which is this big one now, to go behind everything that I have here, I will now have to take it down. You see, you click and you drag. You click, you hold, and you drag. You don't just click and leave it. Once you click it, you press down your select key, and then you use your trackpad to drag it to wherever you want to put it, right? So in my own case, I will drag it down here, right? So I want the cup and the popcorn to be
Now,
under that stuff. Yeah, I'm with you.
like the color are like matching, like from the bottle and from the popcorn, like matching.
Yes, I noticed that. Don't worry, we'll work on it now. So I want
So
my
it looks
popcorn and
like
my
half of them are like invisible.
yes. So I would bring my shape over the popcorn and the drink. So it has covered the popcorn and the drink, right? Then I will change the color of my shape to something probably dark, or let's choose this color.
So white.
Okay, let's try white. Then I'll bring it down a bit. Good. Then I'll bring my cup here, bring my popcorn here, right? Are you saying something?
No, sir, I sneezed.
Okay, sorry about that. So I would rearrange my logo and put it somewhere around here. Bring my cinema down. And maybe I can add my ticket to this side. You just have to try it. And if it's not looking good, we move it to somewhere else. Is it looking good? I
Yes,
don't think
sir.
so. Are you sure?
Yes, sir. The what is like
Okay.
matching us out.
What if it what?
The white, like the white is like matching out.
The white is what?
Like the white at the bottom is like making itself more bigger.
Yes, that is because we have some things to write down here. You know, when you are designing a cinema flyer, you want to add the address of the cinema, you want to add the date, you want to add the time, right? And you also want to add the kind of movie that will be showing, right? So we are adding some things down here. Do you get? That is why we have this white stuff down here. So just, you know, I just wanted to concentrate and see as I want to follow up as I am designing the whole flyer, right? So the next thing I want to look for is a good picture.
So go down. Yeah, like that. Yeah, closer. So go down. Oh, I think that football one was free.
Yes, it's nice, but it's a premium, so it has a crown and a pro, so we cannot use that one. The only thing we can use is the free ones. Remember I told you. So anyone that has a crown, we can't use it. We can only use
Wait, I
free.
think I know. I think I know one that we can like use. So I like put image of movie
I'm with
photos.
you. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Yes, that is what I'm looking for, an image of a movie
Yeah,
photo.
it wouldn't show a movie thing because yeah, would watch movie there. Like you could like movie and like
Okay, so Olamide and Abdul Mushin, what we are trying to do is we are trying to make this design look better. And now I am designing based on my own perspective. So I just want you guys to follow as I'm
that.
designing
I'm
and be
trying
sure.
to feel like put image of a movie.
Yes, don't worry, I'll check for an image to use, right? You can always check for an image when you are trying to do your own work as well. Do you understand me?
Yes,
Okay, for the sake of this, let's just try and use this guy here on your elements. So now I
yes,
want one
sir.
of you to tell
You
me
go on like the position
the,
and like go on the layer and like
the,
move it down so like can
the
go behind.
nice one, nice one. I hope you are writing everything down.
And I didn't. I'm just remembering.
You know, I told you yesterday that you should always try to write something down. Olamide, are you writing anything down?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, you are going to show me through the camera when we are done. Abdul Mushin, how about you? Is Abdul Mushin still here?
Yes, sir.
Did he leave the call?
Yes, sir, it's not here.
No,
Oh,
sir, it's not here.
maybe his
It's not
network.
here.
Maybe his network. Okay, so I hope you guys are following, right?
Yes, sir.
So now we want to
Yes,
move
sir.
this this image here, we want to move it to the back of everything that we have. So we now click and hold, then we drag it down to the back of everything that we have, which is here. Do you see it now?
Yes, sir.
So why are you laughing?
It's funny.
The picture is funny, right?
Yeah.
Good. So we are trying to design a movie flyer. So let's assume that this is the movie we want to go and watch. Now we have to reduce some things here, which is this guy here. We reduce a bit. We reduce our popcorn and corn. Image. And then we can bring this one back down here and bring our cinema down. So now, what do we think we need again? Olamide.
Sir.
Olamide, what do you think we need again for this design?
It's blue.
Yeah, what's up with the background color?
With the drink like a white background and red background. It's
It's
better.
like TikTok and all your tools, right? So remember I hope you remember I mentioned that yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good. So what you can do is you click on your template and then you go to the picture here. You can see this cycle where we have different kind of color. I hope you guys can see it. See the colors, yes. So for that you have picked the color, this current color, this background color will be the one that will be cycled here. So this background is please let's change. So it has picked the background color now. So we want to change the background color to one of the colors on the picture of. So we want to change to one of the color on the picture of the image. So you use this your pen. Can you see where I'm putting my mouse? It says
Yes.
What does it say?
Pick a color
Pick
from
a color from the
Good.
design.
Here we should be using it. Did you see what happened there?
No, sir.
You didn't see it. Here is a gray
No, sir.
color. Can see that the color that we have down here is a gray color, right?
Yes, sir.
So we want to change
Yes,
the color to one of the picture of the image.
Sir.
Yeah,
Sir, please, how do you
with
put this woman there?
Okay, I'll come back to that. I think your network have an issue. You went off just now
Yes, sir.
of this background to one of the color of this image. So what we will do now is we click on the color of the background, which is this particular color. You can see that there is something that came here which says it's like an icon. So once you click on it, you can see that it's actually, and once you click on this pen, you can choose any color. You can see this thing that is following my mouse. Can you guys see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can see this thing that is following my mouse, right? Can you see this thing? Can you look at the man's face? Can you see this thing
Yes,
that is
sir.
on his face? So that is what you'll be using to pick our color. So we want to pick a color that is close to the background. So we want to pick a color from here. So it's now giving
Yes,
us a
sir.
good color that is rhyming with the image that we use, right? So now I want to go back to this guy here. I want to make it a full side from here as well. Now we want to put our write-up. So don't you think our cinema need a title?
Yes.
So what are we going to call this cinema?
I
The
have one. I have one.
Savo.
Okay, what's the name of your own?
And this is for teller. Yes, sir.
Movie teller. Okay. Olamide, what's the name of your own?
The Hungry Man.
No, that's the name of the movie now. You know that your cinema has to have a name. You know, cinema, there's different kind of cinema. There's a lot of cinema. So your cinema have to have a name, not the name of the movie. I'm asking for the name of.
Cinema.
Don't worry, let me
The
just
Brit-
use. What did you call it?
The British cinema.
Good. The British cinema.
British.
British cinema. We already have cinema. Riri, do you think of any name?
Yes.
Movie teller. The
The British movie teller.
movie. The what?
Never mind.
The movie teller. Abdul Moshin, do you have any name in mind?
The
So let us
Hungry Man.
reduce the size. Okay, I'll come back to that. Let me reduce the size so that we have enough space. Good. So this is Abdul Moshin said
The
what?
Hungry Man.
The Angry Man. They are still saying the name of the movie. Let us give it. So let us join what we have here together and let us give the cinema the British. I hope you guys are still with me.
Yes, sir.
The British movie cinema. So we had the name of the name of and cinema too. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing, right? You can see where I'm reducing the. So if
Yes,
you
sir.
want to reduce the
Yes,
size,
sir.
you can click on this size here. You can choose any size that you want, or you can enter the size manually. Let us use 24.
Oh. Mhm.
So yeah, yes, we'll give the movie a name. Don't worry, we'll come back to that.
Oh, that's bad.
So now I want to make this cinema to rhyme with the British movie that we have here. So what we can do with this cinema is you can click on this spacing. Can you see these three things that are here?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What does this one
Alignment.
says?
Line.
Alignment.
Lines.
No, it is called alignment. Alignment. So you can align your text to the right. You can. We are not working with that.
Mhm.
What does
List spacing.
I hope
Spacing.
Abdul Machine is
Spacing.
still with us.
Yes, sir.
Spacing.
Okay. Now I'll ask you a question, no. And if you think I am too fast, you let me know. So we are working with the spacing. So we want to give letter spacing. You can see that we have letter spacing, we have word spacing. We have,
Reading something.
okay, don't worry. I mentioned that after the class, I'll do a little revision.
That's
So
your
I think what all of you will do me now, as from tomorrow, when you are coming to the class, you are coming with a pen and a paper.
Yes, sir.
Do you get me?
Yes, sir.
Good. So when you have your pen and your writing material with you, you remember that you have to write something down. So as from tomorrow, you come with your pen and your writing material. So we are not going to be writing many things. We are not going to be writing too much of things. You are just going to be jotting down a little bit of things, right? Few things that are important. So don't worry, by the end of the class, I'll do a little revision so that you can have something to write down. So at this moment, we want to space the cinema so that it will be on the same line with the British movie. So now I'm using the letter spacing. You can see that I've clicked on it and I'm dragging it. Can you see what is happening?
No, sir.
Look at the cinema. Is anything happening?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you seeing it? Are you
Yes,
sure?
sir.
Yeah.
Good.
That's
You can see that
rating.
you can see that the cinema has widened a bit and it is almost the same size with the British movie. So we can work with that and we can bring the cinema down a bit to 18. Good. So we have the name of the cinema, we have the movie image, we have our popcorn and drink. The next thing we want to
So
add
what's the
here,
name of the movie?
yes, is the name of the movie we want to add now. So what do you think we can call this movie?
Oh, I have one. I have one.
What do you say?
I said I have one.
Okay, what name do you want to give it?
Like Deadpool and like Wolverine.
What do you say?
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine. You have watched a lot of movie, this guy, this young man.
Deadpool
Deadpool
and Wolverine.
Wolverine. Olamide, what name do you want to give this movie? You mentioned
The rise of asthma.
you mentioned something before. What do you say?
The rise of asthma.
The rise of
Or asthma.
Arsenal. You have watched a lot of football, this young man.
Oh, I watched that one too. I watched that one too.
Okay, Abdul Mushin, what name do you want to give this movie? Is Abdul Mushin still with us? He has left again. Oh no. I think his network is having issue. All right, no problem. Let's just go on. So we have two names here. We have The Rise of Arsenal and we have Deadpool and Wolverine. So me too, I will add my own name. We will now figure out the name that we will give the movie out of these three names. So me, I will
Deadpool
add
and Wolverine.
Popcorn Pool. Do you see? So,
Yes.
so I added Popcorn Pool. So now we'll be taking one from each of the names. Yeah. So Olamide says The Rise of Arsenal. I will use The Rise and remove Arsenal because we are not watching football. Rere said Deadpool and Wolverine. So there is no one dying. I'll remove the dead And I will
So
remove the wolf.
No, I'm sad. Like,
fine.
Deadpool doesn't like kill anybody.
Yeah, I know. I've watched Deadpool as well, so I don't want anyone dying. So that's why I removed the dead. I know no one is dying, so let us use it like that.
Deadpool ring.
So we
Okay.
have pool and ring. So my own, we have pool
Hey,
and we have popcorn. So if we are using these three, we are using The Rise of the Popcorn Pool. That is the name of our movie. The name of our movie is very long. The Rise of the Popcorn Pool. So you can see that we have used from here, we have used from here, and we have used from mine as well, which gives us the name of our movie.
Later.
So the name of our movie is The Rise of the Popcorn Pool. So now remember, when you are designing, right, you want people to focus more on the important things.
I'm sorry,
You
have
get
another
me?
name of the movie.
Don't worry, we'll use another name later on. Yeah? We have to continue for the sake of time. Do you get? So that other name that you have in mind, I want you to write it down somewhere. Do you understand me? Are you following?
Yeah, but then
Rere, are you with me? Olamide, are you guys with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that name that you have in mind, I want you to write it down somewhere. Then I want you to use it
But
to
sir,
create.
you went too far. So how am I going to be able to like remember everything? Because they went too far.
Oh, sorry about that. Again, I mentioned I will do a revision. So all these things that are here, we have not gone really far. You are the one that is looking at if it has gone far, right? But then we'll take a stop very soon. We'll make a stop very soon. And then I will do a revision to make sure I show you everything one step.
Sure.
Hello. are you guys still with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Be
sir.
very attentive. What I said is that I know that the old design is who is that disturbing you now? You people should not be disturbing each other when you are in class like this. Please, I want you guys to be serious with what we are doing. Do you understand? We are not playing. I want you guys, you can actually make money from this thing that I'm teaching you if you put your mind to it. Do you understand me? So you said, Rere, you said you have the name of a movie in mind.
Yeah.